Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 Mazda 3 Preferred Hatchback, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2020 Mazda 3 hatchback is available in three main trim levels. You might also see them referred to as packages. The base has a long list of standard equipment and advanced safety features, while the preferred and the premium pad on incrementally more tech features and interior refinement. All Mazda 3 models are powered by a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine. That engine makes 186 horsepower and 186 pound-feet of torque. Most are paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission that sends power to the front wheels, but all-wheel drive is available as an option. A 6-speed manual transmission is only available on the mid-grade preferred model and only with front-wheel drive. The base 2020 Mazda 3 hatchback starts at $23,700, and its standard feature highlights include LED headlights, keyless entry and ignition, simulated leather upholstery, an 8.8-inch infotainment display, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and an 8-speaker audio system. You also get a full collection of advanced driver safety aids. Moving up the tier is the preferred package. The preferred package has a starting price of $25,200. This is the model we're going to build and price on the channel today. And the preferred model adds a power driver seat, heated front seats, and a 12-speaker Bose audio system. Your top of the line model is the premium package, and it starts at $27,500 and comes with adaptive headlights, a sunroof, head-up display, leather upholstery, and paddle shifters if you opt for an automatic. The mid-range preferred model gets my recommendation for adding some creature comforts at a reasonable price. Besides including a power driver seat, heated front seats, and premium audio, this variant is the only one that is eligible for a manual transmission, which should be of interest for those who enjoy driving. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2020 Mazda 3 hatchback. Real quick before we get started, I want to remind you to take a look at some of my other related build and price reviews. I've put links in the description below. These are vehicles that I think compete directly with the Mazda 3, and in some cases, these are just vehicles that I just think that you might like. For instance, I talked about that you can do this Mazda 3 hatchback in a manual transmission. Well, guess what? I did a build and price of the 2019 Mazda 3 hatchback with a manual transmission, and you know what? The 2020 Mazda 3 is essentially the same as the 2019 because they just redesigned it in 2019. So they haven't really made any changes this year. You understand what I'm saying? So check out that review if you want a manual. I've done the Honda Civic sedan and the Kia Forte sedan. It's worth noting that the Mazda 3 comes as a sedan, but I've never done the sedan on the channel. Why? Because I think that the hatchback is a lot more attractive. So the cars that it compete against, I've done most of those in sedan form, but some of those do come as a hatchback. Some of my favorite hatchbacks are the Hyundai Veloster Turbo. Did that build and price. I also like the Volkswagen Golf GTI. Super sweet vehicle for under $30,000 as well. I've got all those links down in the description below. Make sure you check out some of those after you watch this video. Okay, let's check out some exterior colors. Let's check out some exterior colors for this 2020 Mazda 3 hatchback. After we do that, we'll look through the gallery. Then we'll go check out all the features, and then we'll check out some specifications and the accessories, and then we'll do our build and price. So this color here, Mazda loves. It's their Soul Red Crystal Metallic. This color will cost you an extra $595. The next color they have here, okay, this color here is called Machine Gray Metallic. It'll cost you an additional $300 for this color. Then we've got your Jet Black. This is a no-cost color. I like this color. There's the Deep Crystal Blue. I think this is my favorite color today for this car. And then there's the Snowflake White Pearl. This will cost you an extra $200. This is actually good looking as well. It's good looking as well. But I think I'm kind of feeling the Deep Crystal Blue. Now, I think on that 2019 build I did that one in the machine gray, I think. But today we're going to definitely do the Deep Crystal Blue. Okay, here's a shot of the interior colors. This is called Grige Leatherette. That's for this preferred model. Gets leatherette, simulated leather interior. Here we can kind of look around the interior. I think the Mazda 3 is very attractive. Okay, so that's the greige leatherette, and then of course we have the black leatherette. I think you already know which one I like. It's going to be the black leatherette. No standard moonroof up there, or sunroof, or anything like that. Hope I'm not making you dizzy. Looks pretty good. Okay, let's move on to the gallery. Okay, here we are at the gallery images. They kind of showed a collage at first. Here's what I mean by that. When I first got to this page, they kind of show a collage. And when I look at all these photos, some of these look like the pictures that Mazda just used on the 2019. You telling me a big company like this can't snap a couple? Yeah, they definitely showed this picture. And I'm sure I probably cracked a joke about that photo. I'm quite sure. If you go check out the 2019, I'm almost positive. All right, here's a shot of the interior. This is your automatic transmission. Here's your Apple CarPlay. Yeah. Here's a nice shot of the interior. This one looks like, yeah, it might have leather. Look how much padding there is along the side of the transmission tunnel along here. Very, very nice. I like this car a lot. Even though I was knocking some things about, they couldn't bother to make new pictures, I do like this car. It's very nice. I definitely like it as a hatchback. Obviously it's under $30,000, so you can't expect all the bells and whistles, but for the price that it is, I think it's a lot of car for the money. I think it's a great value, and I think it has a great shape. And yeah, I guess we already went through it because I remember that photo. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's check out features. They're going to have, this page is a little bit long, so they're going to have X amount of things. So right now they want to tell us about the technology features, things like Mazda's connected services, and it has a personal assistant and all that thing. So it enables you to access your vehicle's health, status report. That's what this is all about. This guy, I guess, holding his phone. You can start the engine, lock and unlock the car. All right, so basically what it is Mazda has an app. Okay, Mazda has an app. And all manufacturers these days in 2020 have an app. Mercedes, BMW, Hyundai, it doesn't matter who it is, Kia, everybody has an app, and everybody's apps do varying things, some of them similar and some of them not. Things like start the car, check the vehicle status, etc., etc. So let's see, they're showing us some of these features here like remote engine start, right? And you can do that right from your phone there. They show that. Then there's this vehicle finder. That's pretty cool. So there's a vehicle finder. Forget where you parked. The My Mazda app pins your location on the map. Da 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 da. All right, and then here's that vehicle health and status, like I was telling you. So what can it do? Find out when your oil, lights, or tire pressure should be checked, or when it's time for service, right? Before you get on the road. There you go. All right, let's find out about this Bose audio system. I think that only is available on the top tier premium package. But that's okay. That's all right. The available Bose 12-speaker audio system, very, very nice. And I love how they have the stainless steel speaker covers. Then we know there's about Apple CarPlay. We also know that there's Android Auto. What is this? Mazda Connect. What is Mazda Connect? Oh, that's what they call their infotainment system, right? That's your music, your entertainment, all that stuff. You got a multifunction commander control to help you navigate the system's features and all of that. And then here's that infotainment, and it's got a widescreen display. It's 8.8-inch widescreen display. And that twisty knob thing that we just saw, this little knob right here, that's how you can control all the information up on here. Okay, so let's learn about design. All right, Mazda has a whole philosophy when it comes to doing their cars. They say they like simplified essential characteristics and the Japanese philosophy of less is more. This car just looks smoking hot. I just really love it. So they got a couple of things here, and I'm sure I butchered this the last time, and I guess I could have looked it up. But basically, they're talking about this Kodo or Kudu or whatever it's called, but it basically translates to soul of motion. And this is their whole design language, all right? And so I'm not going to try to get into any of that because I don't understand it and whatever this, of course, very artsy looking thing is, but, that's all that. Then they talk about their lighting design, all right? Signature lights, so you got available LED headlights, daytime running lights, and LED combination tail lights, right, which do look quite nice. Okay, so moving on in design, now we're on, first that was some exterior stuff. Now, of course, we're checking out the interior. And the interior is quite nice. The interior design is quite nice. They talk about what a perfect fit. The interior cockpit is perfect symmetry, right? That probably has to do with their whole design language and all that. They don't really say anything really. They're just being all philosophical about it. And then, of course, they're talking about their quiet ride, that the vehicle is well insulated to keep out outside noise that's distracting and all that kind of stuff there. So you can have an exceptional driving experience. All right, let's find out about the performance. Not much to be found out about, to be honest with you. The car comes standard with front-wheel drive, though you can get it with all-wheel drive. If you get it with all-wheel drive, you cannot get the you cannot get the manual transmission, but you can only get the manual transmission in the mid-level premium. But Mazda calls their cars packages instead of configuration. So this is just talking about the all-wheel drive system. And yeah, I actually kind of like all-wheel drive. I think we're going to do our premium with all-wheel drive. Then they got a couple other things down here. They're talking about the Sky Active technology, which I think is all about the suspension. Yeah, the suspension and all that. And so the Sky Active technology is all about this car handling really good. So yeah, they don't really, like I said, they don't really say much in all that. They get all philosophical about it. Here, we already know this engine. It's a 2.5 liter. It makes 186 horsepower and it makes 186 pound-feet of torque. And you compare it with all-wheel drive. Moving on, let's talk about safety. They call it iActive Sense suite of safety features. So what might those be? You've got the Mazda radar cruise control with stop and go. That's standard on automatic transmission models. All right. And so that's what that looks like. I guess we got a few things to look through. So they already put us on number 3 here somehow. So let's back, look at these other two, and then we'll move forward. There's blind spot monitoring. This is an available, it's not standard, available blind spot monitoring. Then you've got the rear cross traffic alert. Now, is this standard? It might be. Rear cross traffic alert. Oh, no, it says available rear cross traffic alert. If you don't see it, you probably already caught it before me. Available rear cross traffic alert. Now, we already saw this one. This is the Mazda radar cruise control. That's standard with an automatic anyway. Then you've got the smart brake support. All right. Yeah, there's that. And then you've got the high beam control. Then you've got lane departure warning. Okay. And lane keep assist. Followed by driver attention alert. Everybody's jumping on this bandwagon. Mercedes created this, I don't know, way back in the late 90s. Attention assist. It's basically just trying to pay attention to whether or not it thinks you're getting drowsy or not. Mercedes has been doing this for, I don't know, like 2 decades. At any rate, adaptive front lighting system. This is an available system. And so, yeah, those are some of our iActive. Is that what they called it? Yeah, they called it iActive suite of safety features. Some of them are standard. Some of them are optional. All right, let's check some basic specs for the model we're going to build and price, the preferred package. We already know about the engine, all that. We're not going to get into it. 4-cylinder, estimated highway fuel economy is 35 miles to the gallon. Let's see what we got down here. Exterior, interior, engine, and mechanics. These are all specs. We're not going to go through everything. We're just going to check out some things. So yeah, here's a list of all their standard specs and everything. What I really wanted to do was I wanted to check out some exterior dimensions is what I wanted to do. So you got a 107-inch wheelbase. The length of this vehicle with front license plate. Wow, they're getting really serious about it. 175.6 inches. This thing's 70.7 inches wide, and it's 56.7 inches tall, and it's got a 5.5 inches of ground clearance. Oh, you do get the Bose 12 audio system with this, the Bose 12 speaker audio system with the preferred. My bad. All right, but what I really want to find out was interior dimensions. Front headroom and rear headroom is 38 inches and then 37.3. You got shoulder room of around 55 inches in the front, 53 in the back. Hip room is 54 in the front, 50 in the back. You don't want to be in the back. Leg room is 42 in the front, 35 in the back. Your passenger cargo volume is 13.2 cubic feet. Wow, look at this. The options are chintzy. Your options are paint colors. Okay, let's just look through these Mazda 3 accessories real fast, and then we'll just go do our build and price. So you get this moon roof wind deflector, side window deflectors. Those kind of look cool on this car. Rear bumper guard, roof rack, rear splash guards. For interior accessories, there's a wireless charging, frameless auto dimming rear view mirror with home link, sport pedal set. Oh, I like that. Illuminated door sill trim, all weather floor mats, cargo tray. Yeah, okay. So yeah, those are all our accessories for the Mazda 3. We've kind of gone through everything, the features, the gallery, the packages, the specifications, packages meaning the trim levels, specifications, and the accessories. Let's go do our build and price now. Okay, so here we're on our page where we choose which package we want and what kind of drivetrain, front wheel drive or all wheel drive. I want all wheel drive. We're gonna do the Mazda 3 hatchback preferred package. That's gonna put us at $26,600 to get it with all-wheel drive. Let's take it to the next step. And that next step was to choose our exterior color, which I did. I went with the deep crystal blue. So let's move on. The next, they call this. Let's just go through these accessories, I guess. What's the appearance package? It's almost $2,000, and what do you get with the appearance package? You get black front air dam, black door mirror caps, black rear bumper skirt. So it makes it look sporty. It's just the appearance package, yeah. But I don't know. I kind of like it. And here's the deal: it's not cheap, but nobody else is going to have it. That's the deal. All weather floor mats. Yep, I like that. What else is there? What else is there? I like those illuminated door sills. I want the wireless charging pad, though I don't have a wireless phone. What else is there? I like the wheel locks. And that's probably about it. Let's go to the summary. So here we are. 30 grand. Just over 30 grand. More or less about the cost of a Volkswagen GTI. A Hyundai Veloster Turbo is a little bit cheaper. But yeah, nice car. They got another picture for us to look at? Yeah, they do. Okay, the interior. All right, so there it is. Mazda 3 2020 hatchback with the preferred package and all-wheel drive. We threw the appearance package on there, so ours is going to look that much sportier than everybody else's. And we're doing ours with the automatic. So, like I said, if you want to check out the manual transmission one, go check out the 2019 build I did. The link is in the description below. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you found this review of the 2020 Mazda 3 hatchback preferred package all-wheel drive helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the very next video.